Hello class, this is Alec Rogers and today we are going to be going over the scavenger hunt, the pacemaker. This is the last prerequisite assignment you need to complete before you are eligible to come to the corporate in-house training. This activity will be 10 questions and it will focus your ability to research through the resources we will discuss at the end, what a pacemaker is, how it functions, and some activities that you will need to decipher for yourself. There will be two sections of this worksheet that will be given to you. We will go over each of them in turn. You will see that each question will have the question above and then a huge blank space where you can fill it in. Needless to say, let us begin. Section 1. These are the questions with resources. In this section, you must find the correct answer through one of the provided resources at the end of the worksheet. Make sure to cite your resources at the bottom of each slide. There will be 7 questions in this section. This section is designed to test to see if you are able to find correct and relevant resources for the questions that you will be receiving daily in Medtronic. Question 1. How many different companies make pacemakers today? What we are looking for here are the main companies, not companies that are no longer in use. We are looking for the companies that are really only functioning today. Give a list and a citation of where you will find this. This will be in all of the resources. The second question, what type of batteries are pacemakers made from? Make sure that you read the question fully. We are asking for pacemakers, not other devices as well. There are differences. Question 3. What are the two most common material leads are made from? Again, similar to the battery question, there is a wide spread of answers. However, remember the question's asking the most common materials. Question 4. What are the differences between active and passive leads? I know that you have already been given the answer to this question on your previous lessons in this course. However, you need to find and cite where there are differences through scholarly work. There are plenty of resources to choose from. Question 5. Where are the 3 different places in the body a pacemaker can be located? We all know the simple answer of the left pectoral region. There are 2 others that are commonly used. There are some case studies of one-offs. Do not worry about them. We are mainly worried about the ones that are used daily. Question 6. Can pacemakers go through MRIs? This one should be able to be very easily found. And for bonus points, name the company that started this trend. The final question in the first section is question 7. What is the most common reason a patient receives a pacemaker? Again, this has so many different potential answers, but there is only one correct answer. The most common reason will be stated in all of these resources. It is around 70% of the reason we implant pacemakers today. It is not the one you think of at first. Section 2. This section is all about real-life connections. The questions in this section have no clear-cut answers. As long as you are able to defend your response, you will get full credit. Like the previous section, reference your source of where you found the material. In addition, you must find one rhythm strip or picture for each of the questions in this section. Question 8. Are there any features on a device to deal with atrial fibrillation? Again, as being a Medtronic employee, Medtronic devices are the leading forefront in this. There are a very wide spread of features. Pick one, go into detail. As long as you can defend why it's used for atrial fibrillation, be my guest on your choice. And remember, have a picture or a rhythm strip in this area. And at the bottom, like the first section, make sure to cite where you got this information. Question 9. What are potential interactions that can cause a pacemaker to malfunction? Again, similar, there are an extreme many of one-offs. Choose whichever one you'd like. Just make sure to put, again, a rhythm strip or a picture. There are a lot of fun rhythm strips with this one, so feel free to use those, as well as cite it here. The last question is, what complications can occur during the implant of a pacemaker? For this one, do not get boggled up with rhythm strips. This is a hard one for rhythm strips. Let's focus more on pictures. Make sure on this one we are HIPAA sensitive. Do not put any patient information, including all the rhythm strips, no patient information, and no faces. You will see pictures of protruding devices that are still bleeding. All of those are okay. From these sources, they are scholarly, they are given with the permission of the client, of the patient. So any of those are okay. Just remember, cite your source right here. So in conclusion, in all of the sections, give your answer and cite it in section 1. And then in section 2, a rhythm strip, your answer, and then the citation right there. So the 3 resources we are going to go over today that we are going to use, these are all databases that you can search for. Medtronic Academy, obviously as a Medtronic employee, this is the one we're going to use all the time. This one, this source, this link works here. You take that and you'll be able to be sent to many different sites and sources that will give you the information. The other one that I hope that you use as well is hrsonline.org. This is the Heart Rhythm Society. This is all that happens with the device goes through this source. So anytime a new feature, new device, a new problem comes up, it will appear on hrsonline.com first, or .org first. The last one is atischool.org. This is the most prevalent, as some of you may have come from this school. This is Arrhythmia Technologies Institute. This is the pacemaker school, the most common pacemaker school, and they have a great library that you can search and see both pictures, articles, sources, rhythm strips. Anything you need will be on any 3 of these. You can get all of your resources from one. However, I would implore you to try all 3. You will use all 3 in your everyday job, and this will be a great intro to that. The reason for this class is to make sure that you feel comfortable researching all these questions. You will get these almost daily, if not daily, questions very similar to these. Use these resources as your friend. This will be emailed to you, so you can, right here, remember to submit it through Medtronic Academy. And please email me if you have any questions. Have a great day.